The old fishermen of Port Blossom always warned us about the fog. They'd say it had a voice, that it whispered secrets best left unheard. We, the younger generation, just laughed it off. A sea town needs its folklore, right? Just ghost stories to spook the tourists. I wish I had listened. It all started last Tuesday. A thick, unnaturally dense fog rolled in from the sea, swallowing the town whole. It wasn't the usual morning mist that burned off by noon. This was different. It was cold, heavy, and it clung to everything with a damp, chilling embrace. The streetlights became blurry halos, and sounds were muffled, as if the world was wrapped in cotton. I was walking home from the docks, my flashlight cutting a weak cone of light into the gray soup. That's when I first heard it. A whisper. It was faint, like the rustle of leaves, but there were no trees nearby. I stopped, straining my ears. The sound came again, clearer this time. It was my name. Leo. My blood ran cold. He spun around my light beam, slicing through the fog. Nothing. Just the endless, shifting gray. I told myself it was the wind, my mind playing tricks on me in the eerie silence. I picked up my pace, my heart hammering against my ribs. The whispers followed, weaving in and out of the fog, sometimes close, sometimes distant. They knew things, small, forgotten things from my childhood. The name of my first pet, a secret I'd told only my best friend who moved away years ago. A lullaby my grandmother used to sing. By the time I reached my front door, I was shaking. I slammed it shut, locked it, and leaned against it, trying to catch my breath. The house was silent, but the whispers seemed to seep through the walls. Leo, we know you're in there. The next day, the fog was even thicker. The town was on edge. People were staying indoors. Old man Hemlock, who ran the bait shop, claimed the fog had whispered his late wife's name. Sarah from the bakery heard her father, who'd been lost at sea a decade ago, calling for her. We weren't just hearing things. The fog was talking to us, and it was getting bolder. That night, I couldn't sleep. The whispers were relentless. They weren't just secrets anymore. They were promises. Promises of reunion, of lost things found. I heard my grandmother's voice, as clear as day, telling me she missed me. "Come out, Leo," she'd coo. "I have a story for you." It was tempting. So tempting. Part of me, the lonely part that missed her terribly, wanted to open the door and walk into her embrace. But the other part, the rational part, was screaming in terror. I saw a figure in the fog through my window, a tall, slender silhouette standing by the old oak tree in my yard. It didn't move. It just stood there, watching my house. The whispers grew more insistent, a chorus of familiar voices all calling my name, begging me to come outside. "We miss you, Leo. Don't be afraid. It's so lovely out here." On the third day, people started to disappear. First, it was old man Hemlock. His bait shop was unlocked, the door swinging gently in the non-existent breeze. Then Sarah. Her bakery was left with bread half-baked in the oven. The town descended into panic. The sheriff tried to organize a search party. But how do you search for someone in a fog that hides everything? The searchers themselves got lost, their frantic shouts swallowed by the gray. I barricaded myself in my house. I covered the windows, stuffed towels under the doors, but the whispers still got in. They weren't just calling anymore. They were mocking me. They mimicked the sounds of my friends crying for help. "Leo, help me, I'm lost." It was Maya's voice, my best friend. My heart seized. I almost ran to the door before I remembered. Maya was on vacation 100 miles away. The fog was learning. It was using my fears, my attachments, against me. The power went out that night. I was plunged into absolute darkness, save for the weak beam of my flashlight. The house grew cold. The whispers were inside now, right beside me. I could feel a cold breath on the back of my neck. "Why are you hiding, Leo?" A voice hissed in my ear, a grotesque blend of everyone I'd ever known. There's nowhere to run. I scrambled away, my back hitting the wall. I swept my flashlight beam across the room. For a split second, I saw them. Shapes. In the dark, vague, humanoid forms made of swirling mist, with hollows where their eyes should be. They were all around me, their wispy hands reaching out. I don't know how I survived that night. I think I just screamed until my voice was raw, huddled in a corner, clutching a kitchen knife. When the sun finally rose, its weak light managed to thin the fog just enough for me to see the devastation. The town was empty. Doors hung open. Cars were abandoned mid-street. There was no one left. Just me. The fog is starting to roll in again now, as dusk approaches. It's thicker than ever. The whispers have started. They sound different this time. They're not calling my name anymore. They're laughing. A cold, hollow sound that echoes through the empty streets of Port Blossom. They know they've won. I'm the last one. I'm recording this, hoping someone, someday, will find it. If you hear whispers in the fog, don't listen. Don't stop. Run. Run, and never look back. Because once it knows your name, it will never let you go. It's getting dark now. I can see them gathering outside my window. They're waiting for me. And the fog is whispering.